Hi, and welcome to the Angel Advisory for the week of June 26th to July 2nd. Here in my part of the world, summer has returned. The days have warmed up a little bit, which I am really grateful for because it's just feeling kind of like yes. We had such an awesome month in May, and then June became January, where we've had cooler days and that not so much precipitation. We did have, a lot in one day or two and that, but it's been just really kind of a nip in the air. And the last couple of days we've seen the warmth coming back. So that gives me hope that, okay, I think we're on our way now. I think summer truly has arrived. So today, when I was sitting and asking for what the energy of the week ahead is going to be like for all of us, the first thing that came out was patience. We are going to need some patience this week. And I get that this will be in all areas of our life, not just held to one area, but a lot of areas. And it's going to take probably all we can do to bite our tongues and just not say what really wants to come out of our mouths. And that, however, if we can spend some time with friends this week, that will be good for each and every one of us. And that, spend some time talking with them, go for coffee, just get together with your friends, have a really good time, have a really good laugh, and just feel any of the stress and that just flush away from you and just be relaxed and just in the moment. We're going to also have some judgments come forward. Okay, whether we are judging ourselves or we are judging others, it's not really a good thing to judge. So pay attention to that. And this could be because we are having to have patience this week. And when things get a little bit and that, we tend to start judging things and things come flying out of our mouths or the thoughts are forming in our head. And as we know, our thoughts create everything. So we really need to be cognizant this week of what our thoughts and our words are saying. And are they judgmental? And if they are, take a moment to delete them and get rid of them, please. Because it will not help you. It'll just make things be a little bit worse for your week. We are going to also require some courage this week just to get through. And it's not in a bad way. It's sort of as a reminder that we are all here doing the same thing. We all want the same thing at the end of the day. We all want to be happy. We want to be loved. We want to be looked after. Our needs to be looked after. Not necessarily have someone look after us because we're all capable of doing that. So courage takes on then a different meaning. It just means that, remember, you are the one who gets yourself through whatever it is. And you have all of the tools. And your little inner voice is there waiting to, talk to you at any moment when you need a little pep talk. Just start listening. Go get very silent and take a time out for yourself and listen to that little inner voice and see what it has to say to you. So today when I was picking cards to pull, and that two decks really wanted to come out, so we have the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and the Map deck. Both the decks are by Colette Baron-Reid. I really like the Wisdom of the Oracle deck's artwork, and so we will pull a card from there first, because I am being guided that that's what I should do. So let's see what we have to come out for us today. Let's see what kind of support we have. Whoops, coming for us. One moment, please. They're flying away. We have two. Okay, the first one is tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Do you feel like time is really slipping away on you and you're not getting to all the things that you need to be getting to? So, here we go. Again, the patience comes in. Everything happens in the divine right time and not in our time. So have a little patience. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle because, yeah, that clock is ticking, ticking, ticking. But a lot of times that clock is ego-based and it's not really our heart-centered, higher self-based. And it's just there sort of being an annoying little thing that goes tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. And it's like a bomb's going to explode at any moment. However, again, you create your own life. And so, yes, we have to co-create with the universe on certain things, and the timing might not just be right. So have a little patience. Ignore the little clock that's going tick-tock, tick-tock. Remember, don't allow it to judge you. Don't allow it to push you in a direction that you're not ready to go in, or what'll end up happening if you start forcing something to happen and make it go ahead of when things have lined up, when all the pieces of the puzzle have come in, you're going to not get the full effect. You're not going to be satisfied, and you're not going to be pleased. So just have a little patience and allow all of the pieces to fall into place before you get, worked up about it, or before you quit. Just give it a fair chance. Give it some time. One more card fell. Oh, actually 2 more cards fell. So we'll take this one here. Chop wood. Oh. Well, I don't really know what this card means. I have never had this card ever before, so I am going to actually look into the book and see what it means. Being grounded in everyday experience, humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blossoms when it's in full bloom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to let nature take its course is an important step in manifesting. Taking your attention away from your goals brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment when you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way. You clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which bring you even closer to what you seek. Very good words for us. So chop wood, although I've never seen that card and was not getting any hits on it, that is so appropriate for this week. To just sort of do the mundane tasks, do the mundane chores, do it in a meditative, contemplative way so that the aha moments, there's space for them to come forward to us. The next card is Soulmates. This is a beautiful card with some penguins in that. And it's talking about soulmates. So this is getting help from your friends, your lovers, your partner, your parents, whoever. Soulmates are not necessarily just those who are lovers and that. And a lot of people think that that's how a soulmate is. But a soulmate relationship is one where each party supports the other party and there's a connection, and it's like you've known each other forever, like beyond this lifetime. You've known each other in other lifetimes, and you are there to support your partner no matter what. A soulmate is always there through the good times, the bad times, everything in that. So that's what the soulmate card is speaking to me of this today, goes back to the friends, being with your friends and that, and your soulmate is truly your best friend and your best source of support. I think we'll just keep carrying on. I don't know that we'll pull a map card. Let's see if we can get another one out of the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Oh, yep, there's one more. Time to go. So where are you going? It could be you're getting ready to go on a vacation. It could be that there is some changes happening in your life, and it could be any number of changes. It could be you're moving to a new location, moving to a new job, you're moving to a new relationship. Time to go. So whatever is not working for you right now, it's time to let that go. Okay, and I speak again of having the patience and the tick-tock and having things, like happen in their own divine time. And it's like not about rushing things, but it also is a fine line about knowing when it is time to actually just go. Just walk away and go. And that is a very fine line, and that comes back to listening to that little inner voice within you and knowing that, hey, I'm trusting this because it's my inner voice talking to me. It's not my chattering in my brain that's telling me to go do something before it's time, and that it's about listening to that inner voice tell you, hey, it's time to move along here. Like, shift something up. Let's go for something. Okay, so now I'm going to draw from the map, and we'll see what comes out for us this week. And we have one card, Sacred Pool. Love this card. It speaks to me of being in that meditative state, of taking a quiet time out when everything just seems to be too much. When I say that we're going to need patience this week with those around us in whatever situation is happening, but also it seems like patience is going to play a big part in goals and dreams and things that we are doing and wanting to move forward. And that's where our courage comes in. It's like, okay, only you can move yourself forward, and you need to know that. But the sacred pool is any place that you are that is sacred to you, and your body is your sacred pool always. You are always within sacred space because you're with yourself. And it's just about taking a few moments to breathe deeply. Just inhale and exhale. Quiet your mind, quiet your emotions, and just go within to that little inner voice and just be with it for 5 minutes even. Can have marvelous results. To me, there's a lot of places in my life where I like to go that are very sacred. I have places within my home, but I also have places out in nature that I like to go. And just going there and watching the clouds float by, or watching the ducks, or just listening to the water trickle over rocks, it has a very grounding effect on me and puts me into my inner voice so that I can hear it. So this week is really a great week, I feel, for us, and that I think we should start seeing some movement forward. Listen to your inner voice, because that really has been coming through to me today and everything that we're doing. Do those mundane chores. I really love that card. Now I'm going to put that up on my altar for tonight and just think about that for a while, because that really was like, what a neat card for all of us to be blessed with this week. Do everything in a meditative, contemplative state this week, and we'll probably get through it a lot easier without any judgment to ourselves or to others. So thanks a lot, everyone, for joining me. I look forward to talking with you all next week. Have a marvelous week. I'm sending blessings out to each and every one of you, and that. So namaste from me to you. Have a great week, everybody.